This is one of my favorite lessons to do with the little guys. It is plaid backgrounds with little Easter bunnies. The first painting that we're going to do is just right off of the cardboard that you can find in your recycling. I'm going to use some craft paint. This is acrylic paint, so this will stain your clothes. If you don't want to use this, you can use anything that you have in your house. Crayons, markers, it's totally up to you. First thing I'm going to do is paint the background a light blue. I'm going to go over this with some plaid stripes, but make sure that you really do coat and fight the white. I always say in my classroom, getting rid of any spaces that you can see through to your background. The pattern that you're going to want to use is a simple one. It's a big stripe and then 2 little stripes on either side of the big stripe. I'm going to go ahead and just lay out my big stripes of pink first. And you'll notice that my paint's still a little wet, and that's okay. I actually kind of like the effect that it has. My big stripe is the pink, and then I'm going to put 2 little stripes on either side. By repeating this, you're creating a plaid pattern. While my background dries a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and draw out my bunny. I'm starting with a simple circle for the head, creating some nice elongated football shapes for the ears. You can design your face of your bunny any way that you'd like. I've got the 2 eyes and a little triangle nose. I'm just going to go over my pencil line with a little bit of black acrylic. Now, if you have a Sharpie handy, you can Sharpie your lines or even a color pencil. But you're just going to emphasize those lines that you've drawn in the pencil line. I feel like this bunny is missing some pink, so let's add a little bit of pink in the nose and the ears, and I think he'll be done after that. The next step is going to be cutting out your bunny. We want to glue it down onto our plaid background. So I always kind of leave in a little edge around the object that I'm cutting out. I don't want to cut right on the line, but I leave a little white edge all the way around the object. Once you've had your bunny cut out, use some glue, either Elmer's glue or a glue stick, and go ahead and secure him to your plaid background. And he's ready for Easter. Part 2 of the tutorial are for those friends that don't have paints at home, but you do have colored pencils or crayons. We're going to start out by using a piece of paper we find in a sketchbook or even printer paper. I'm going to start out with a simple circle for the face, circular eyes, a little triangle nose. For this one, I'm going to bend the ear over, so I actually have like a little bit of a triangle tip folding down. For this design, instead of painting, we're going to color the background our lightest color. We're going to go from light to dark. So that your light color could be a light pink, it could be a light blue. I'm going to be doing it a light yellow. Now I'm going to work on my plaid patterns. Patterns repeat. So I'm going to have a turquoise stripe that's bigger, a magenta on the left, and a purple on the right. I'm going to repeat this all the way across my paper. Turquoise, magenta, and purple. Once you've completed the vertical stripes, turn your page, and now we're going to be doing the horizontal stripes. It's just easier for me to turn my paper than to have my hand do something that it's really not comfortable doing. I actually like drawing from top to bottom. It's easier than drawing side to side. Again, I'm going to be doing the turquoise with the magenta on the left, purple on the right. Now that my plaid is finished, I really like the way that it looks. I'm going to start working on a little bit of the detail for the bunny. I'm going to start with the pink. Get a nose and the ears. Then I'm just going to take a really dark blue. You don't need a black to outline it all the time. And I'm going to go over his eyes. I like to leave a little shine for the light shining in his eyes. I'm going over all those pencil lines to make him really stand out. That's called emphasis. We want to emphasize him on that really busy background. Okay, it looks like he's done. I can either keep him or I can actually deliver him to a neighbor, leave him in his mailbox. All right, guys, I hope you had fun. Thanks for joining me.